There's a kind of quiet that only exists in the first few minutes of the morning. Before the world gets loud. Before your phone starts buzzing. Before the day asks anything of you at all. If you're hearing this right now, you're inside that quiet. Stay there for just a moment, notice your breath. Notice the light coming through the window, or the sound of the house slowly waking up around you. None of that is small. It's actually proof that today is still unwritten, still open, still full of things God hasn't shown you yet. You don't need yesterday to explain today. You don't need to already feel ready. You just need to show up, exactly as you are, and let this be the moment where you hand the day to someone who already knows how it goes. This doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to be honest. Wherever you are right now, whatever kind of morning you woke up into, let's slow down together for a few minutes. Let's do that together right now. Father, good morning. Thank you for this day, plain and simple, before I ask you for a single thing. Thank you for another sunrise, another set of breaths, another chance to know you a little better than I did yesterday. Your faithfulness doesn't take a day off. It's new again this morning, the same way it was new yesterday and the way it'll be new again tomorrow. I don't have to earn it and I can't use it up. It just keeps arriving, quietly, right on time. Every single morning of my life that I think about how much you've carried me without me even realizing it. How many mornings I woke up and just assumed it was ordinary, when really it was a gift you handed me on purpose. So today, I don't want to rush past that. I want to actually notice it. I want to notice the small kindnesses too, the ones I usually forget to count. A conversation that went better than expected. A need that got met right on time. A moment of unexpected peace in the middle of a busy week. None of that was random, and I don't want to keep treating it like it was. You are patient with me in a way I don't always deserve. You are steady when I am not. And even on the mornings I don't feel particularly close to you, you are still exactly as close as you've always been. That truth alone is worth starting the day with. You've never once needed me to have it all together before you showed up for me. You've met me on my best mornings and my most ordinary ones, and you've never once treated either one as more important than the other. That kind of steady love is rare, and I don't want to move through today without noticing it. So here I am, Father, handing you this whole day before it even really begins. My plans, my schedule, the conversations I don't know are coming yet, the decisions I'll have to make without much warning. I trust you with all of it, even the parts one can't see clearly from here. I don't need to control every outcome today. I don't need to have the perfect plan or the perfect words. I just need to stay close to you and let you lead. Where I'm supposed to slow down, help me slow down. Where I'm supposed to move, give me the courage to actually move. Quiet my mind wherever it tends to spin. Steady my heart wherever it tends to worry. Replace my hurry with a sense of peace that doesn't depend on how the day is going. Let me walk through today with a settled kind of confidence, not because everything is figured out, but because you are. I don't need to know how the whole day unfolds before I'm willing to trust you with it. I just need to take the next right step, and then the one after that. Teach me to hold my plans loosely today, open-handed, ready to adjust the moment you show me something better. This morning, I choose joy and purpose, even before I know what the day holds. I choose gratitude instead of complaint. I choose patience instead of rushing past the people in front of me. I choose to believe that you are working, even in the parts of my life that feel slow or unfinished right now. Joy today doesn't have to depend on everything going smoothly. I can choose it anyway, in the middle of an ordinary, imperfect day, simply because I know who's walking through it with me. Give me wisdom for the decisions today will ask of me. Give me clarity where I've been confused, and give me the humility to ask for help instead of pretending I have it all figured out. Let my words today build people up instead of tearing them down. Even when I'm tired, even when I'm tested, let me be someone today who makes things a little easier for the people around me, not harder. Let me choose my words carefully in the moments that matter most. And let me be quick to say sorry when I get it wrong. Instead of letting pride get in the way, fill me with strength for whatever this day requires of my body and my mind. Let my energy be renewed the way it says it will be for those who wait on you. And when the day gets long, remind me that I don't have to finish it in my own strength alone. Let today be marked by small, honest wins rather than a need to prove anything to anyone. Let me celebrate the good moments as they happen instead of rushing past them toward whatever's next on my list. And let me end today lighter than I started it, not heavier that I'm not walking through today by myself, and I don't want to forget that. Your mercies are new to me this morning, the same as they were yesterday, the same as they'll be tomorrow. I don't have to be worried about anything. I can bring every single part of today to you in prayer. And your peace, the kind that doesn't fully make sense from the outside, can guard my heart and my mind through all of it. That I trust you with my whole heart today instead of leaning only on what I can figure out on my own. In every decision, in every conversation, in every direction I'm not sure about yet, I choose to acknowledge you first. I believe you'll make my path clear one step at a time. And I remember that you rejoice over me, not because I've earned it, but simply because I'm yours, that I don't have to perform for your attention today. I already have it. I don't have to prove I'm worth loving. That was already settled long before this morning began. So I get to walk through today from a place of being loved, not toward it. Father, this morning I think of everyone else who is waking up into their own version of today. Someone is getting 3 kids ready for school on very little rest. Someone is walking into a job they've outgrown, wondering when something new will finally open up. Someone just got good news and is still trying to believe it's real. Someone is starting over after a season that didn't go the way they hoped. Someone is far from the people they love most, counting down the days until they see them again. Someone is quietly proud of how far they've come, even if nobody else has noticed yet. Someone is simply tired, in a way that a good night's sleep doesn't quite fix. Someone is celebrating a small milestone today that only means something to them. Someone is learning to enjoy their own company after a long season of feeling lonely. Someone just made a hard, brave decision this week and is still catching their breath from it. Someone is quietly hoping today will feel a little lighter than yesterday did. Meet every one of us exactly where we are this morning. For the ones who feel unsure about what's next, give clarity. For the ones who feel behind, remind them that your timing has never once been late, even when it didn't feel that way. For the ones celebrating something good today, let them enjoy it fully, without guilt and without waiting for the other shoe to drop. Let your favor go ahead of us into every room we walk into today. Let it open conversations we didn't expect and soften situations that felt stuck. We're not asking for anything we haven't already been offered through you. We're just asking to actually walk in it today instead of forgetting it's there. Let people notice something different about us today, not because we're trying to prove anything, but simply because we're carrying peace instead of pressure. Let our presence be a small gift to the people we cross paths with, even the ones we only meet for a few minutes. Bless our homes this morning, Father. Bring warmth into the ordinary moments, the shared meals, the quick conversations before everyone heads out the door. Where there's tension between people who love each other, soften it. Where someone has been waiting for an apology or a kind word, let it finally come. Let our homes be a place people actually want to come back to at the end of the day. Let the ordinary parts of home life feel less like a checklist and more like a gift today. The dishes, the errands, the small routines nobody thanks anyone for. Let there be a little more laughter in our homes today, and a little more patience for the parts that don't go smoothly. For every marriage represented here this morning, renew the friendship underneath it, the version of love that doesn't need a big occasion to show up. For couples going through a hard season, give them patience with each other and a fresh reminder of why they chose one another in the first place. For those still hoping to build a family or a partnership of their own, give them hope. Don't let that hope become a reason to hurry through something meant to be built slowly. Watch over our children and the young people in our lives today. Give them confidence that isn't dependent on comparison, and friendships that actually make them feel safe being themselves. For the parents doing their absolute best with imperfect information and not neural. Why enough sleep? Remind them that showing up consistently matters more than getting everything right. For friendships that have quietly drifted, bring them back together if that's what's best for both people. For anyone who has felt like they're always the one reaching out first, give them a friend today who reaches back. And for the people who show up for everyone else without ever asking for anything in return, let someone show up for them today too. There's someone listening this morning who is carrying something quietly, something they haven't fully said out loud to anyone yet. Maybe it's sadness they can't quite explain. Maybe it's a question they've been almost afraid to ask you directly. Maybe it's just a heaviness that showed up recently and hasn't left. Father, meet that heart gently. Let comfort find them today in a way they weren't expecting. For anyone whose body feels tired in ways that go beyond a bad night's sleep, restore their strength little by little. For anyone managing something ongoing with their health, give them steady care, good people around them, and small signs of progress to hold on to. You see what we're carrying even when we don't have the words for it, and that alone is worth resting in this morning. For anyone who has been smiling through something hard, you see behind that smile too. You're not asking anyone to perform okayness for your benefit. You just want the truth, even the quiet, complicated parts of it, and you can hold all of it without flinching. For everyone heading into work today, whether it's a job they love or one they're simply grateful to have, give them purpose in it. For anyone job searching, open the door that's actually meant for them, even if it isn't the one they expected. For anyone building something of their own, a business, a craft, a dream they haven't told many people about yet, give them courage. Let them keep going one small step at a time. For students working towards something that feels far off some mornings, give them focus today and a reminder of why they started. For anyone learning a new skill later in life, remind them it's never too late to grow into something new. For everyone doing quiet, unnoticed work that keeps things running for everyone else, let them know today that their effort matters, even without applause. For anyone stepping into a new season of work or purpose this week, calm the uncertainty that comes with something new. For anyone who has felt stuck in the same routine for a long time, help them notice one small opportunity today they might have otherwise missed. And for anyone doing work they genuinely love, let today remind them why they chose it in the first place. Thank you for the people who quietly walk with us, the ones who check in without being asked, the ones who remember the small details of our lives. Grow that kind of community around every person listening this morning, especially the ones who feel like they're doing life more alone than they'd like to be. For anyone still looking for a place to belong, whether that's a church, a group of friends, or simply people who feel like family, lead them there in your timing. Growth doesn't happen in isolation, and we weren't really designed to keep doing this by ourselves. Teach us to walk closely with you today, noticing the small nudges instead of waiting for something dramatic. Help us be quick to listen and slow to react, especially with the people closest to us. Let kindness be our first instinct today, not our backup plan. And let us leave every interaction today a little warmer than we found it. Watch over every mile we travel today, every road, every errand, every ordinary trip we don't think twice about. Keep us and the people we love safe as we move through this day. And where we've been bracing for something difficult, replace that bracing with a settled kind of hope instead. Let today include a few unhurried moments, even in the middle of a full schedule. A short walk. An honest conversation. A quiet minute before jumping into the next task. Remind us that a full day and a rush day aren't actually the same thing, and we're allowed to choose which one we're living. Father, we don't always feel the way we wish we did, but your word about who we are doesn't change based on our mood. So this morning, we choose to believe what you've said over what we happen to feel. Quiet every thought that tries to convince us we're behind, unqualified, or somehow disqualified from the good things you have for us. Rekindle whatever dream has gone quiet from waiting too long without visible progress. Give us the courage to take one small step toward it today, even a step nobody else will notice. Replace hesitation with a gentle kind of boldness, the kind that doesn't need everything figured out before it moves forward. Help us stop waiting for permission to try. Help us stop needing certainty before we're willing to begin. Some of what you've placed in us has been waiting patiently for us to simply start, imperfectly, one ordinary morning at a time, and maybe this is that morning that we're asking for renewal this morning, Lord, in whatever areas of our lives have felt worn down lately. Renew our patience where it's grown thin. Renew our hope where it started to feel distant. Renew our sense of purpose where the daily routine has made it easy to forget why we're doing any of this in the first place. Bring fresh growth in places that have felt dry for a while now. Bring steady progress in finances that have felt tight, in relationships that have felt strained, in plans that have felt stuck longer than we expected. Let this season be one we look back on as the quiet turning point, even if it doesn't feel dramatic while we're living through it. We're not asking for a dramatic overnight change. We're asking for steady, honest progress we can actually notice a few weeks from now if we look back carefully. Give us patience with the pace of our own growth, and remind us that slow progress is still real progress. Guard our minds today, Lord, because so much of how we experience this day starts with our thoughts before anything even happens. Fill us with a genuine hunger to know you better, and patience with the people around us. Let our lives actually reflect the kind of fruit your Spirit grows in a person over time. Cover our families today, and the ones coming after us, with the same steady mercy you've shown us. Let us notice the good things today instead of only the things that go wrong. Let us speak kindly about ourselves instead of running the same old criticism on repeat. And let us end today believing, a little more than we did this morning, that we're genuinely becoming who you made us to be, and Father, for whatever has been sitting quietly beneath the surface for any of us this morning. The tiredness we don't talk about. The waiting that's gone on longer than we expected. The small disappointments we've learned to carry without mentioning. We bring all of it to you now. You already know. You've always known. And you haven't gone anywhere. That we don't have to have it all sorted out before we bring it to you. We don't have to explain it perfectly or make it sound more manageable than it feels. You're not waiting for a tidy version of our lives. You're simply waiting for us, exactly as we actually are this morning. Remind us that a delay from you has never once meant you forgot about us. Remind us that behind everything we can't see right now, you've been quietly arranging something good, in your timing, not ours. Let that truth be enough to steady us today, even before we see the evidence of it. That we've had seasons where waiting felt like nothing was happening at all. It turned out later that everything was happening, just underneath the surface, where we couldn't see it yet. We choose to believe this season is no different. Even on the mornings it's hard to believe that. So this morning, we choose confidence instead of self-doubt. We choose to believe that the best of what you have for us hasn't already passed us by. We ask you to bring the right people into our lives at the right moments, the kind who add to our lives instead of draining them. We release comparison, we release rushing, and we release the pressure to have it all together by ourselves. That we stop measuring today against someone else's timeline, someone else's highlight reel, someone else's version of success. What you're building in each of us looks different by design, and we choose to trust that difference instead of resenting it. That we bring every financial worry to you this morning and ask for your provision, practical and timely. We speak strength over every relationship that matters to us. And we declare, simply and honestly, that we would rather walk through today with you than walk through it perfectly on our own. That we choose gratitude as our starting point today instead of our ending point. We choose to believe that ordinary mornings like this one are actually where most of the good things in life quietly begin. And we choose, together, to keep showing up for this every single day, not because we have to, but because it's genuinely good for us. To the Father who made this day, to the Son who walks through it with us, and to the Spirit who's been quietly at work in us this whole time, we give you our gratitude. Every prayer we've said today, every quiet request, every honest moment, we leave it all with you now. That we don't need a dramatic ending to a prayer like this one. We just need to walk away from this moment a little steadier than we arrived. A little more peaceful than we came in with. Trusting that this quiet conversation actually mattered, and just like that first quiet breath we took at the very start of this prayer, let it remind us all day long that this morning was never ordinary. It was a gift, on purpose, from someone who isn't finished with any of us. Why? E.T. In Jesus' name, amen. That if today's prayer met you somewhere you needed to be met, you don't have to carry the rest of the day by yourself. We'll be right back here again tomorrow morning, ready to start fresh together, one day at a time. That there's no pressure to make this a perfect streak or to feel a certain way every single time you show up here. Some mornings this will feel powerful, and some mornings it'll just feel like a quiet habit, and both of those are completely fine. We'll simply be here, whenever you're ready. Before you go, if this prayer meant something to you, take a moment to like this video and subscribe, and turn on notifications so tomorrow's prayer finds you too. If something specific is on your heart this morning, share it in the comments. This community actually prays over what people write there. And if someone you know needs this exact prayer today, go ahead and send it to them right now. Walk into today knowing you're not walking into it alone.